Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chanel and today's video will be a whole collection makeup declutter. So I'll be decluttering my whole makeup collection. This video was kind of prompted by my friend here on YouTube and Instagram, Stacy. I will leave her Instagram listed down below if you want to give her page a follow. But yeah, it's time I get through some of this stuff and just get rid of things that I am not wanting to use, and you know, just make room for the new stuff and things that I love and things that I'm loving on and using, and everything else got to go. So if you do like declutter videos, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I do post lots of declutters and other makeup related videos like this here on my channel. You don't want to miss out on that. And now let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so we'll be starting off in this drawer. This is where I'm keeping my primers. So I got two little mini ones, one by YSL, Elf. We got a little Rare Beauty one, a Wet n Wild. I believe this is a full size. We got a rose water spray and concealers. We do have a whole bunch of other concealers in our everyday makeup drawer. So if you want to see what I'm using this week, go ahead and check out my Shop My Stash. I should already have that video up by now. If not, I will link it as soon as it's available. But I haven't opened these two, so I do want to try out this mattifying one by New Yves Saint Laurent, and then the Elf Luminous Putty Primer. This one I'm not the biggest fan of, but as you can see, I've already used up a ton of it, so might as well just keep it and use it all up. This one is kind of stinky already, so we're just gonna get rid of this primer serum. It's like $5 at the drugstore, so if I want it, I can repurchase it. I'm sorry for the glare. My ring light's bouncing off some of this shiny makeup. But this Tarte one, I think I can let it go. I bought it because I needed a mini concealer to take with me on vacation last year, and it was in a deeper shade. This one is in light sand medium, and I like more of a paler under eye. I bought this shade because it was like summer and I was going to Florida, so that one can go. I wasn't a big fan of this Boing Bright On concealer by Benefit, so we can get rid of that one. Easy, no brainer. This OYS one is like a 7 out of 10 in my book, but I'm gonna keep it because it's not horribly bad. This one, everything's good except it shows a little bit of darkness on me, but I'm gonna keep it since it is like pretty brand new to my collection, and I'll probably just use it up as like an eye base or something. This NYX one is a little too dark for me and it creases on me. Everybody loves this, but I just cannot get down with it. So the Bear With Me concealer serum can go. So we got rid of 3 concealers. There's 2 in here, and there is, I want to say 3 in my everyday makeup drawer, and I also have some backups. So we got rid of like around half. So yeah, that's pretty good for this drawer. So let's go ahead and check out our foundation drawer. So I do have some foundation mixtures there in the back, my foundations and some samples. I am project painting this one. As you can see, it's almost done. And then I am project painting some that's in my everyday makeup drawer, and I have some in my everyday makeup drawer that, you know, is just part of my Shop My Stash. But this Giorgio Armani one, it doesn't hardly have any in there, but it's a nice color for summer, so I'm going to keep this one. It's a really nice formula. I really like this Shiseido one. As you can tell, it's a little bit darker, and this is a good summer one as well. This one, I don't know if you can tell, this shade is more off compared to like some of the other ones, and this one's like really deep on me. Like, I don't know if it oxidizes or what, but it is a nice formula. This one's in the shade, I think it's like light medium or something. Yeah, light medium. And this is already a year old, and there's like a lot of air in there. It's probably like to right here somewhere. So I have used up a lot of it, but yeah, like this will be almost 2 years old when I get around to wanting to project pan it or something. So I want to just go ahead and get rid of it now. Maybe my cousin or someone can use up the last bit of it, and it's only like $5 at the drugstore. So if I want it, I can get it again. Same thing for this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I didn't like the coverage or the finish, or it was just my jam. Like, look at this. I've used up a bit trying to like get in. The color is like way off. It may look like it fits me in the tube, but it's a little light. At least it was a few months ago when I was using it, and I'm even more tan now. So yeah, there's that. This beige one kind of oxidizes, but I really like the finish, and this one looks beautiful with a brush to get a little bit more coverage. So this one was super expensive, so I'm gonna try to like project pan that or something, and I'll probably stick to like this foundation instead, the number one to Chanel. This one, the color matches really good on me. This one is in BD31. I think this one's BD21. Yeah, because I bought this, I want to say, when I was kind of fair. But yeah, the 31 fits me better, and I love the number one to Chanel Revitalizing Foundation. It has camellia flower extract. It's really good for my skin. It just looks beautiful. Really love it. I wore this on my birthday. Made me look amazing. So we're gonna keep this one. $75 foundation. Yes, I have to keep and use, and good thing it actually looks good on my skin. That leaves us with these 3 little samples, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all of them. This one's kind of separating, but it's not that old. It's like this came out in the beginning of the year, and it was a nice foundation. It's just too much of a hassle to use this little spatula thing. This color was not right for me. This color wasn't right for me, but I liked the finish. It's more of a luminous tinted moisturizer. And then this one I do love. I have a full size in my everyday makeup drawer. This is Luminous Silk, but I didn't like this color on me. 5.5 is not my color. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of 3 samples. We get rid of 2 foundations and 3 samples, which I think is good. That leaves us with 4 foundations in here. Here's a 5th one. We have 2 in our Shop My Stash and 1 other one in our project pan. So that leaves us with 8 foundations, and a lot of room to actually grow if I want to try anything else out. So this is like my eyeshadow singles drawer. I am going to get rid of this. I never use this Nude Sticks. What is this one called? It's in the shade Nudity, and I just never use it. Maybe I'll keep it. You know what? I just want to give it a shot. So we're gonna keep that. I'm gonna get rid of this Tom Ford one, which is like a goldy color. I didn't like the formula. This next one's almost done, so I'll keep that one. This Hourglass is a nice pinky shade. I'm gonna get rid of that. So that's 2 out of there. And then I think I will keep everything else. Here is, that's a perfume sample, but these are my 3 mascara backup samples. Some more eyebrow stuff. These are more eyebrow pencils. So we're good on this drawer. We don't really need to get rid of anything. This drawer has gotten really lonely. There's only a few eyeliners in there. I don't even know where my yellow eyeliner is at. But yeah, I would just try to use those up. And then let me move this stuff over to show you my lip gloss. Right here is the lip gloss drawer. Sorry about the ring light bouncing off of these. Pat McGrath I really love, so I'm going to keep these. These are also Pat McGrath little hearts. This one by Ulta can go. It's called Melon. It's not really in my jam. It's the color is a little funky, like peachy goldy. I don't know. It's just a little too yellow and weird for me, so we're gonna go ahead and declutter lip gloss number 1. This one, not my favorite, but it's okay. As you see, I did use up a little bit, and then my son likes to play with this one because a lot of them tingle, like these Charlotte ones, the Buxom ones, some of my Dior ones, which are in my backpack, and purses. But yeah, these kind of tingle, so I like to give him this one to play with since it doesn't tingle. And it was like a freebie from Ulta, so that's gonna just be a keep. Then we have a Project Pan one, and then this other one, which is pretty, but I'm just loving like Dior and Chanel and some other glosses over it. I'm sorry, that's my AC cutting on. and this is in the shade Peachy Plump, which I like this color over the one that I was project panning, which is this one. This one's gonna just go in my empty bin soon, but I wanted to declutter this one. Hopefully my cousin or someone can use it. It's just a really pretty pinky peach color with a lot of golden shimmer. It's just the formula is a little bit thick, and it does have that slight minty tinglingness in it, and it just sucks when it gets in your mouth. This buxom one is really pretty. I really like this light pink. If you know of a nice lip gloss brand or whatever, it doesn't matter if it's drugstore or high end, if you know of a color like this and the formula is bomb and it looks amazing and nude and cute on your lips, let me know. This is Kimberly. Something's weird about this. It just makes me look kind of ashy, and it's like gloopy and like separates on my lips, and I've had this for a year and it's kind of done that since the beginning. I really did try to use it. As you guys can see, like, I really gave it a fair shot. I really love the color. I'm definitely on the hunt for a lip gloss like this, but for now this one's gonna have to be a declutter. Hopefully it'll look better on one of my cousins. Then that leaves our Chanel glosses, which I'm not getting rid of these. These are beautiful. My favorite would have to be this gold, then this one, and this one, and then I like this one the least, but it's still very pretty. Just a nice mauve nude color, so pretty. So yeah, hopefully maybe Chanel has a color a little bit lighter than this with sparkles that can replace that buxom one. Now we have our Dior lip glosses. This is the Stellar Attic line, and I have 3 of them, which I really love. My favorite would have to be this one. As you guys can see, I have a type, and this one's in 354, and I think it's called Dior So Light. Then I have 2 other Dior ones, which are the lip maximizers. Oh, they look like this one. This one's newer to my collection. Maybe I've had it in my collection like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. And yeah, then I have another one in the shade Beige, which is like a very light pink color with a little bit of shimmer. That one's pretty and is in my backpack, but this one can stay. Now I have room. Now all my Dior ones can actually be together. So yeah, let me flip this one. Okay, now we can keep those, and then when the one comes out of my purse, it can come up here. But let's go down here and talk these glosses. This one by Too Faced is not my favorite, the Lip Injection Extreme. I'm almost done with this one, so I'm just gonna put it up here so I can actually project pan that one. It just burns too much, so I don't like it. This one tingles, but it's very pretty. It's called Dominique. I got it with the Kimberly Buxom gloss, but this one's a lot, you know, prettier on my lips compared to Kimberly, so this one is a definite keep. And this one is a newer sample, but I've used one of these up in the past. Grande Lips, definitely gonna keep that one. I love the like kind of gel formula. Then my favorite gloss of all time, Claire by Buxom, and this is a newer discovery but very pretty if Claire's too light for you. And then this one right here in the shade Gabby is super pretty. Gabby's actually the name of my best friend, so yeah, shout out to my bestie. Another good clear gloss, Tower 28. And then this newer one to me by Pat McGrath in Alien Angelic is super cool. I want to try that out over some different lip options, but we're going to keep that here. And then that leaves us to these 2. Milani. I picked this up when I picked up that Boing concealer by Benefit. I picked this up at Ulta. It's the Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. Super pretty color. Like the shimmer in there. This is in the shade Champagne 01. This just wasn't it. It was kind of doing what the Kimberly gloss was doing, like separating, looking milky and gross on my lips. Not like a cute milky nude, but like it was just doing like some weird cottage cheese looking thing on my lips. I wish the color showed up better on me and like whatever, but This Kaja gloss is kind of similar, as you can see, and does what I want it to do. It's a little bit more pinky. This one's a little bit more peachy, but it's milky and just like makes any lipstick look more nude and beautiful. The shimmer is amazing. It looks beautiful in photos, in real life, and videos. I've used up a big chunk of this one. This one was living in one of my purses. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put it back into my purses. Oh, look, I think you can stand up now. It's kind of hard to make these fit. But this Milani one can go since I have something similar. But I wish I had a peachier gloss. Like, this one's pinky, but if you know of a good formula, similar color, let me know down below. Then another clear gloss, as you can tell, I'm into a type, is this ABH one. Smells like mango and coconuts. I really enjoyed this one. So where do I even put it? It's so hard to store these. Okay, we'll put it there for now. I really enjoyed that one. It's really reminiscent of the Tower 28. So if you like clean beauty and all that, this one's a good one. If you don't like your stuff expiring, like you're a little bit slower to use your makeup up, I think this ABH one is not like vegan and clean and all that stuff. So you can check this one out if you want a longer shelf life. And then that leads us to these two Fenty ones. I kind of want to declutter these to my daughter, but I feel like I might miss some. I haven't been using them, but yeah, this one's new. I got it in a Sephora favorites kit. It's kind of just been sitting there. This one, as you can tell, I used up a lot of it. It's such a pretty pink color. I prefer this formula to this one. This one's a little too thick, but I think I'll keep them for now. We did get rid of 3 glosses, which is decent. And like I was saying, I do have glosses and stuff in here. Sorry if you guys can see my mic. Yeah, you see my tinted moisturizer and my concealers and stuff is in here. More glosses and lip products, but I just wanted to show you guys all that. Sorry, my desk is not very aesthetic, like it's all peeling, but I use it every day. I got this at Walmart for like probably like, I don't remember, I think it was like 60 or 80 bucks a few years ago, about 3 years ago. So it's been through some wear and tear. I don't have the most aesthetic setup, but it works, it's functional. So yeah. Okay, so we have a liquid lipsticks up here. Sorry if the lighting's not that good. I didn't move my ring light. I know I can get rid of this NYX matte lipstick. What shade are you? It's in the shade Canis. I don't know how to say it. It's a nice color, but I'm just not reaching for it. It's a little pinky-ish on my lips. And then which other one can I get rid of? Just rolled on the floor. I think that's gonna be the only liquid lipstick that I get rid of today. For regular lipsticks, I know I want to get rid of this e.l.f. one. I've just grown out of it. I do still like very sheer, nice lipsticks, but I'm more into the bougie, you know, Dior, Chanel type of thin, nice formulas. This one is okay for the drugstore. It's just I'm not really into this orangey color. I'm more of a mauve or like almost like translucent nude that just kind of just, you know, blends out with my skin. So we'll get rid of this one, and I think I might get rid of some of these MAC ones. We have Chili, which is only like a year old, but I think it smells like Play-Doh if I remember correctly, and Dubonnet, which is another nice fall color. But we're gonna just back to MAC that and get rid of the e.l.f. one. Let's just look over here at these lipsticks. I know there's not a lid on that little Pat McGrath one, but I'm keeping that one. I think we are ready to get rid of Miss Marc Jacobs over here. It's an Old Miley. Jessica Braun influenced me to buy it, and the formula is a little too glossy, and they don't sell Marc Jacobs anymore. I'm just never reaching for it, so we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of this red to make room for some other nice red lipsticks. Pat McGrath fell over here. We're gonna get rid of Miss Pat. These are about going on 3 years old this fall, when she had like a $10 sale, and I know lipsticks don't last that long. So yeah, Pat McGrath La Beja, and Donatella 401, a beautiful nude. I love Donatella, but it's just time. Let's get rid of them and make room for some new goodies. So we did get rid of 2, 4, 6 regular lipsticks and 1 liquid lipstick for a total of 7 lipsticks, which is good because my collection's not that out of control compared to other YouTubers, I would say, but I don't like to compare myself. I'm just a normal person who loves makeup. You know, I'm a little crazy, but whatever. These sorry, I like to keep this in here because I sanitize my makeup. It's just alcohol in there, but I'll move that out of the way. We have some, oh, here's some more, some bullet, like, what are they called, stick. I like these are by Tarte. These are Stain Maracuja lips. This rose ink one can go though. It's a very beautiful shade. It's a shame I didn't get to use it more, but because it's clean beauty, it has like gone bad on me. It's in the shade Beams. I think this is on sale at Sephora right now for like $18. Beautiful shade. I got this in a Sephora favorites kit, I think last year when they released it. And yeah, I really love the shade, but I didn't get to use it enough because it's clean beauty. It just expired on me, so I'm gonna get rid of it. But if you know of a shade similar, let me know. And like, I would prefer it to be a brand that doesn't go bad, so like non-clean beauty. Sorry if I'm offending anybody who loves clean beauty. I buy whatever makeup, like if it's cute, it's pretty, it's cool, but I'm not like actively seeking out clean beauty because things do go bad on me, I notice, when I buy clean beauty. So yeah, I do prefer like Gucci or whatever. So this is a Declutter. That's 8 lipsticks. And then I was coming over here to look at my lip liners to see what I'm gonna get rid of. This one's newer, by Makeup Forever. We got some Vive. We have some Kylie, which these are like so small. I'm just gonna finish those off. Why not? And over here we have MAC. Which one are you? Subculture. That's a very pretty nude and it's newer. You can tell because it's long compared to my other nudes. We have some Chanel. I want to use this one up since it is expensive. Then we have Pat McGrath, and we have some NYX. And which one are you? Whirl by MAC. We're gonna keep those. I think I do a good job of decluttering. And project panning. So yeah, this is Pat McGrath. We're gonna keep you. And then what are you down here? Another Pat McGrath and Color Pop. So yeah, I think this is the only lip liner I'm gonna get rid of, which is in the shade Soar. It's a little too pinky for me. I prefer Whirl, which is more of a dusty rose. So we're gonna get rid of Soar. So we did get rid of, how many did I say? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 lipsticks and 8 lip liner, so 9, 10, 11, 12 lip products. I did recently declutter my blushes, so I think we're good in that department. Bronzers, I don't have that many. We're just going to keep them. For bronzers, I don't have that many, so we're just going to keep them. If you hear any background noise, my man just went in the restroom and he's shaving, so I'm sorry if you hear his electric shaver. But this has some highlighters and powders, so I'm going to take this down here and declutter. Okay, so here is some powders and highlighters. We're going to go through them and make room. So this highlighter, I'm going to keep it for now. It's in the shade Ozone. It was one of my favorite highlighters, but my Chanel highlighter has taken over my life. But this one is still pretty good. I like this one When I Get a Tan by Laura Geller. As you can see, it's beat up. This one by Charlotte Tilbury. And Spotlight is beautiful, so we're going to keep her. This one's newer by Tower 28, so I'm going to keep this one. It's a bronzer, but I like it more as a highlighter, so I'm keeping this one. Then we have this MAC highlighter, which is my favorite. It's broken, but I use it like that anyways. this is a highlighter that I decluttered, but kept in here to use as body glow. Natasha did not a super glow. I'm actually going to finally give this away to my cousin, see if she can use that as a face highlight, as well as Amrezy, which I was keeping for a body highlight, but I'm just going to go ahead and give that away. I'm also going to give her this Too Faced powder, Born This Way. I'm not loving it anymore. I just prefer Maybelline or Charlotte Tilbury. So this e.l.f. one can also go. It's a little too yellow and thick. It makes me look cakey. It's the e.l.f. Camo one, and it's in the shade Fair 140 Warm. So this powder can go. So it's 2 highlights, 2 powders. The stuff we're keeping, but I'm just making room in the basket. This next one is closed up, but she can take it. And then this is a newer highlight, which I'm keeping by Refi. I'll keep this next one. It's not my favorite, but it's still okay. And then I do like this Bare Minerals one for under my eye. So I'm gonna put these things back in my basket and then show you another highlighter drawer. Okay, here is my other highlighter drawer. We have Pat McGrath, and we have another Nabla one. This one's a little too deep for me, but I'm gonna keep it just in case I get a little tan. We have this MAC one, which is like a pinky gold one. I kind of wanted to declutter that, but I like it. This Dior one only fits me when I'm tan. This color right here, Oh Darling, was not my favorite. It's pretty, but I prefer this one right here, Whisper of Guilt. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put these together. We're gonna be keeping all of my MAC highlighters. This RMS one can go though. It's a cream highlighter. It's just I don't think it's the right color for my skin tone. This one is in Living Illuminizer, so hopefully this can fit somewhere else. I can get rid of this Fenty one. I only like one side of it. The other side's too gold and glittery, almost has like a flip to it that I didn't enjoy. But this one used to be a favorite. I fully panned one of those in the past. Then we have some more cream highlighters here. Bubbly Baby, which is super wet on the face. And this one right here by Westman Atelier and Nectar. I really enjoy these. I'm going to move these over to the drawer that we have the powder in, and that'll be my new cream highlight area. And then this one right here is still new in the package, and it is by Pacifica. It's called Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe. I'm going to just go ahead and pass this along while it's brand new because I haven't reached for it. And then now I can put these square ones up here and have them fit. Okay. So we did get rid of 1, 2, 3 highlighters, and these I had already decluttered, but these are my body highlights, so it's like 5 really. So these are gonna go into the other drawer. Next we have face palettes. I'm gonna try to speed on these. These are my 2 Hourglass ones I'm keeping. I really kind of want to buy the new ones, but it's hard to pick. I kind of want all 3, and that's like excessive. This ABH Nicole Guerrero favorite fully pan one, have another backup. This Alamar Cosmetics face palette. I really like these shades. It's just I don't reach for them. I think this one's gonna be in the maybe pile. I may keep it, may get rid of it. And this one's very pigmented for me, so that's why I don't really wear it. But it's newer to me, and I really like that highlight. Right now that I'm tan, it kind of fits me. These blushes are really pigmented, so you gotta go light-handed. But this one's a keep. I have 2 NARS palettes here. This is the Basic Instincts one, which has some lighter tones that I'll be keeping. And then we have the Basic Instincts 2 quad. Has Torrid, Savage, Exhibit A, and Taj Mahal. And I'll show you what this palette looks like. My son got into this one, so he dug his nails in there. But these colors are a little too deep for me, But my friend Stacy, I will be passing this on to her. She has a deeper complexion than I do, and I think these will look gorgeous on her. So I'm just gonna clean this up and mail this to her. She said she would gladly take it off my hands, so I'm gonna declutter this face palette. My eyeshadow palettes. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Let me just pull what I know I don't want, and I'll keep the rest, just because this video is gonna be like an hour long and I don't want it to be. So let me just grab what I don't want and show it to you really quickly. Okay, so I quickly pulled the palettes that I don't want anymore. This is the Wired palette. I think I want to say I've had this for 2 to 3 years, and it's getting older, and the formula was never the best. I did get this on clearance, so it wasn't that expensive. And yeah, I much preferred the original, which I still have in a memories box. But I'm gonna declutter this and see if someone wants it. One of my younger cousins who can use it to just play around with color. Then I'll be decluttering this new nudes palette by Huda. This one's about 3 years old. I did like a review on it and everything, which it sucked, so don't even go back and watch it. But I did use this one a ton, but the quality has definitely declined because makeup doesn't last forever. So use your makeup like it's your very last day. That's my advice to you. I would pick this up if it was on like major clearance, but I much prefer my Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona palettes over it. And then I wanted to declutter my Baby Got Peach palette, which I purchased a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, and some of the shades are kind of busted, but the quality is just okay. I'm not a fan of ColourPop eyeshadows, and orange really isn't my color like that anymore. Then we have the Huda Mercury Retrograde palette, which has some beautiful colors in it, but it's just, these don't pull very nicely on me. Like, something about it changes on my skin tone. I don't really like it. I really did like that shade, which fell out. But I have other palettes which I can use these types of colors out of. I even have some of these colorful eyeshadows in other eyeshadow palettes. So again, I don't really like Huda anymore. I just prefer my pat shadows. So this was all the makeup that got decluttered, which probably doesn't seem a lot to a lot of people, but it's a lot for me. My collection is bigger than like a normal person, but it's pretty small for like a YouTuber. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm going to send this over to my friend Stacy so she can get some good use out of it and give this away to my cousins. So have an amazing blessed day. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.